can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Nice. Okay, so Andy, I'm so sorry because I cannot have class with you by 10 a.m.
Yes,
tomorrow
I know.
until Friday because I have other students. Okay, are you okay to study or yes, to study by 6 p.m. instead, just like
Y-
our regular schedule?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, Andy, so thank you for that one. Now, how are you today?
It's just 6 p.m.
Yeah, just 6 p.m.
Okay. Okay, I know it now.
Yeah. Okay, so but how about next week? Do you want to learn by 10 a.m.?
Next week?
Yes.
No, next week I will go back to school.
Okay.
I will go back to school at Thursday.
Yes. So we will just stick to 6 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, Andy. So all clear now. Now, what is the weather today in your place?
Today is very hot.
Oh, wow, that's good. Here in my place, it's very cloudy all day, but the good thing is it didn't rain. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Andy, have you found your book?
Yes, I found my book.
Wow, nice. Okay, do you have it with you?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, great, Andy. So, are you writing on your book?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, I suggest you to take down notes um while attending our class because there are so many important things that you can take down notes so that you won't be you won't forget it later. Now here it is. Let's take a look at your book on the screen. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Nice. Are you ready to continue?
Oh dear, I don't know what page is it.
Okay, so here it is. We are now in Unit 3, so probably that's in page. Wait, I'm gonna open your book on my phone. Solutions Intermediate. 3C. Okay, so please open your book in page 33. 3C, the body's limits.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so now let's continue. So yesterday we started learning all the words. Here we have frostbite, heat, altitude, and oxygen. So let's continue with the next. We also learned humidity, survive, fragile, collapse, and pressure. So let's continue with the next set of words. Please listen and repeat.
lack,
Black.
lack,
Yes, lack is a noun that means the state of not having something or not having enough of something. Example, they are lacking of food. They lack food. Another example, they lack supplies of papers. That means they
Yeah.
don't have enough supplies of papers. Now, next, please listen and repeat.
Cosmonaut.
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 Okay, so cosmonaut is also an astronaut, but they are Russian astronaut. They are the former Soviet Union. So Soviet Union, Russia is part of this union. Have you heard about Russia?
Yes, I know.
Yes. Okay, so what do we call the astronaut that are from Russia? We call them cosmonaut. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now next we have in here, please listen and repeat.
limit,
Limit.
Can you please read the definition?
Limit.
Can you please read the meaning? The
The
greatest.
greatest of smallest amount of something that is allowed.
Yes. Okay, so do you have any limits, Andy?
Uh, I have screen time.
Oh, you have a limit when it comes to screen time.
Yes.
Okay. So, how many minutes or how many hours is your limit?
2 hours every day.
Oh,
But
wow.
now, yeah, but now I don't have it now because I know how to stop by using my phone.
Well, that's good because you can discipline yourself to these days. Okay. Now here it is. We have here pass out.
Pass out.
Okay, this is a phrasal verb that means to become unconscious. Example of pass out is like this, like, and you are not conscious at all. You don't know what's happening because you pass out, like you're sleeping unconsciously.
Okay.
Yeah, another example of pass out is you suddenly fall on the ground. That is pass out. Do you want me to translate pass
Uh,
out?
is it pass out means I don't have any I don't know yes, I need to translate.
Okay, here it is.
昏倒，昏倒，
Oh, okay.
Yes, he passed out because he is starving. So that means like, yeah. Okay, next we have cope with. Cope with.
Cope with.
Okay, so cope with is a collocation that means to deal successfully with something difficult. Example, "W- I cope with my math exam." So that means you were able to successfully finish your math exam.
Okay.
Okay, so in Chinese, this is cope with.
应付，应付，
Okay.
Yeah, so do you have any questions, Andy?
No.
Okay, now here it is. Some listening tasks may involve listening out for numbers, dates, and measurements. So just make sure you know how to pronounce this so that you can identify the information when you hear them. Okay, so you know numbers. Dates are 9th, September 9th, September 1st, and measurements. So what are measurements? Example, 100 centimeters, cm, 100 meters, 100 kilometers. Those are measurements. Yes. Okay, now here it is, Andy. For this one, I want you to say the numbers and measurements below. Let's see if you know how to read them. Can you please say the large numbers?
Uh, 4,015. 50. For 55,000. No. 4.5 thousands.
Okay, how about this one?
10 thousands.
10 thousands. Okay, how about this?
25 thousands.
25. Okay, how about this one?
Million.
How many million?
2.5 million.
Yes, that's right. Now, here it is. Please continue.
Zero.
Okay.
0.6. 0.06.
0.04 and
Oh, 2.08.
that's right. Wow, you know how to read the small numbers. Very good. How about the years?
Uh, 1,500.
Okay, next.
1550.
Okay, next.
2000s.
Very good.
2015.
Nice.
2150.
Okay, and
The 1980s.
wow. So how about fractions?
Uh, 2 0.5.
Okay, so how do you read it in fractions?
2 a half. 1/2.
That's right, 1/2, because 0.5 is what we call decimals, if you can remember, right?
Yes.
Yes, they are the same, but this one are in the fraction form and 0.5 is in decimal form. So please continue. What about the next one?
Uh, Third.
1/3.
1/3.
How about this?
Uh, I don't know.
Okay, 1/4.
1/4. 1/4.
Yes. How about this?
0.1.
Okay. How about this one?
8/3.
8/5. Okay. How about this one?
3/5.
Okay, Andy. So what about the percentage? Let's see if you know how to read the percentage. How do you read it?
50%.
Very good.
57%.
Nice. Okay, you know how to read the percentages. How about ratios
Uh,
and ranges we have?
2/1. 10/1.
Okay. How about
8.
this?
10/1.
Okay.
8. 18/25.
Okay. How about this?
From 0 to 100
Very good. How about this one?
in 3.1 seconds.
Wow, nice. Okay, so now, Andy, how about temperature? Can you please read the
Uh,
temperature?
40, 40 degree below zero.
Okay, how about this one?
0 degree.
Okay, what about
Fi-
this?
5 degree.
And
15 degree.
okay, so thank you for reading all of this numbers and measurements below, Andy. So it's good because you know how to read small numbers and percentages, so you got them all correct. However, when it comes to large numbers, years, fractions, ratios, and ranges, then temperature, there are some items that um, you don't know how to read. So let's listen and learn.
Lesson 3C, Exercise 2.
Large numbers. 4,500. 100,000. 250,000. 2.5 million.
Small numbers. 0, 0.6, 0.04, 2.08,
Years. 1,500. 1,535. 2,000. 2015. 2150. The 1980s.
fractions. A half, a third, a quarter, a fifth,
Mm.
a tenth, 3/8, 1 2/3,
Percentages. 50%. 57%.
ratios and ranges, 2 to 1,
Mm.
10 to 1, aged 18 to 25. From 0 to 100 in 3.1 seconds.
Mm.
Temperature. Minus 40 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius. 5 degrees Celsius. 15 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so it's good because we're able to check your answer. Let's see, Andy, if you've learned something from the audio. How do we read this?
Uh, 4,500.
Very good. Well, how about this one?
Uh, 10,000s.
100,000. A
Oh, one
100,000.
hundred. Okay.
Because this is 100. When you say 10, that's going to be like this. 10,000. This is 100,000. How about the next one, Andy?
Uh, 250,000.
Very good. And
Million.
yes, 2.5 million. Very good. So in here, actually, when you say 0, 0.6, they are all correct. And in British English, they use not to indicate that it is 0. You can hear that they said not point 0.6, not point, not 4, 2 point, not 8. Yes, or 2.08. Yes, so O, 0, or not, they are the same. Now, how about in the years, Andy? Can you please read?
Oh, this 50.
Yes, so this is 15. We call it 1500s.
1500s.
Yes. What about the next one?
Uh, 1550.
Okay. 1555. How about
Oh,
this one?
uh, 20, 2000.
2000.
2000.
Yes. Okay, this one's correct. How about this?
Uh, 2150.
That's right. And
The 1980s.
that's right. So how about fraction? We have a half, a third, quarter or one fourth. That's fine.
Quarter.
A fifth or one fifth. They are okay. One half, one third, one fourth, one fifth. They are all fine. 1/10 or a tenth. 3/8. Then if we can see whole number, Andy, this is what we call whole number. We call it 1 and 2/3. Okay.
Oh,
Now for the ratios and ranges, when you see these two dots, that's what we call columns. We read this at 2, 2 to 1, 10 to 1, age 18 to 25. Then the rest are correct. So for this one, when you can see this ND, what is this in mathematics? That is minus or negative, right?
Uh, Under 0.
Okay, so how do you read this? The temperature?
Uh, 40 degree under 0.
40 degree under 0. Yes, very good. Okay, or minus 40 degree Celsius. So
Sir,
this
could you
one,
type it? Okay.
yes, here it is. So the small circle at the top is what we call degree. But this letter C is what we call degree Celsius.
Okay.
I'm gonna write degree Celsius. Okay. Now, how about the next one, Andy?
Uh, 0 degree.
0 degree what?
0 degree Celsius.
Okay, yes,
Celsius.
that's right. Next.
5 degrees Celsius.
That's right. And
15 degrees Celsius.
that's right, Andy. So now, Andy, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, now let's take a look at this, Andy. So please read and listen to the article and complete the article with numbers and measurements from task 2. Okay, now are you ready to listen?
Yes.
Here it is.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 3.
There are many amazing stories of human survival. But actually, our bodies are very fragile and do not cope well with extremes. Polar explorers can cope with temperatures of minus 40 degrees Celsius, but only if they keep warm. Most people will collapse if their body temperature drops by only 5 degrees Celsius. And if it drops by 15 degrees Celsius, they'll die. Heat can be just as dangerous. Temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius are safe provided humidity is not above 50%. High altitudes are dangerous too. We pass out when the pressure falls below 57% of normal atmospheric pressure. This happens at about 4,500 meters. Climbers can go higher because their bodies gradually get used to it. But no one survives for long at 8,000 meters. At high altitudes, lack of oxygen is another problem. At ground level, about a fifth of the air is oxygen. If that falls below a tenth, we die.
Okay, did you listen well, Andy?
Not really.
Okay, so let's listen again. Here it is. You can take note of the answers in your book. Let me check if you have this page in your book. So yes, you have it. It is part 3, read and listen to the article. So you can write the answers on your book actually. Now let's listen again.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 3.
There are many amazing stories of human survival. But actually, our bodies are very fragile and do not cope well with extremes. Polar explorers can cope with temperatures of minus 40 degrees Celsius, but only if they keep warm. Most people will collapse if their body temperature drops by only 5 degrees Celsius. And if it drops by 15 degrees Celsius, they'll die. Heat can be just as dangerous. Temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius are safe provided humidity is not above 50%. High altitudes are dangerous too. We pass out when the pressure falls below 57% of normal atmospheric pressure. This happens at about 4,500 meters. Climbers can go higher because their bodies gradually get used to it. But no one survives for long at 8,000 meters. At high altitudes, lack of oxygen is another problem. At ground level, about a fifth of the air is oxygen. If that falls below a tenth, we die.
Teacher, I need to listen again.
Okay, sure. Here it is.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 3.
There are many amazing stories of human survival. But actually, our bodies are very fragile and do not cope well with extremes. Polar explorers can cope with temperatures of minus 40 degrees Celsius, but only if they keep warm. Most people will collapse if their body temperature drops by only 5 degrees Celsius. And if it drops by 15 degrees Celsius, they'll die. Heat can be just as dangerous. Temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius are safe provided humidity is not above 50%. High altitudes are dangerous too. We pass out when the pressure falls below 57% of normal atmospheric pressure. This happens at about 4,500 meters. Climbers can go higher because their bodies gradually get used to it. But no one survives for long at 8,000 meters. At high altitudes, lack of oxygen is another problem. At ground level, about a fifth of the air is oxygen. If that falls below a tenth, we die.
Okay. Were you able to catch up, Andy?
No, I can. I don't know the last two. I don't know the last two.
Answers for 7 and 8?
Yes, I don't
Okay,
know
so
the last two words.
I'm gonna let you listen just for 7 and 8. Here it is.
At high altitudes, lack of oxygen is another problem. At ground level, about a fifth of the air is oxygen. If that falls below a tenth, we die.
Yes. Were you able to
Fifth.
listen?
Fifth. Is it fifth? Is two and one?
A fifth is 1 over 1. One
One.
fifth.
One.
Okay. So now, Andy, here it is. Please write your answer in Skype for number 1. Read and write.
There are many amazing stories of human survival, but actually our bodies are very fragile. Do you know what does mean fragile?
Easily broken.
Okay.
Yes. It is an adjective that means easily broken.
And do not cope well with extremes. Polar explorers can cope with temperature of uh, 40 degree under zero
Very good.
Celsius. But only if they keep warm. Most people will cope. Still, what does it mean cope?
Collapse.
Still, what does it mean collapse?
That means pass out.
Pass. Still, what does it mean pass out?
Ah, yes. So when we say pass out, it is a phrasal verb that you suddenly fell down unconsciously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the meaning of collapse.
Yes, I know now. If their body temperature drops by only 2 degrees, do you see?
That's
Two.
number 2.
Oh,
Don't mind the number.
by 15 Celsius, they will die. Heat can be just as dangerous. Temperature of 35 are safe, provided humidity is not above 50 Celsius. High altitudes are dangerous too. We pass out when the pressure fell below 57 Celsius of normal atmosphere. Atmospheric.
Atmospheric pressure.
Atmosphere, atmospheric pressure. So what is the atmospheric pressure?
Okay, so here it is. The pressure in the air.
In the air.
Yes. So every time that we climb a mountain, especially the top mountain or the tallest mountain, then we can feel the atmospheric pressure. And sometimes we cannot breathe very well due to the atmospheric pressure. So in Chinese, here it is. Atmospheric pressure.
气压，
Okay.
气压，
Yeah.
Okay, I know now. This happens is about 4,500 meters. Climbers can go higher because their bodies gradually get used to it. But no one survives for long at 8,000 meters. At high altitude, lack of oxygen is another problem. At ground level, about a fifth of the air is oxygen. Uh, if that uh, falls is below. Then what does mean falls?
Like fall down or it decrease below. No. It falls like going down. Okay, when you say how do I explain this one? If that falls below, so that means if it goes down below blank, we die. If it goes down.
Goes down.
Yes, falls.
Eighteen to 25.
25. Let's check. So this is if that falls below a tenth, we die. So falls below is this.
低于，低于，
If it goes down below a tenth, we die.
Okay.
Falls below means goes down.
Goes down.
Yes. So any more questions, Andy?
Yes, I know now.
Okay. So Andy, very good because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 out of 8. So why is it that you didn't get correct 4 and 5? Because even though that the number is correct, when you read this one, Andy, you said degrees Celsius. What symbol is this? This symbol is called,
Percent.
yes. So you're gonna say 50%, not degree Celsius. Can you please say 50%?
50%.
Yes. What about number 5? Can you please read this once again?
57%.
That's right, Andy. So, Andy, you can see in here that there are words that are underlined. Okay, so these are words that are mispronounced. Can you please say survives?
Survives.
Okay, and this one, climbers. Letter B is
Climb.
silent. Climbers.
Climbers.
Yes. Okay, so now let's take a look with the next slide, Andy. So in here, please read the sentences. So each one contains a mistake with a number. So please listen and correct the mistakes by writing your answer in Skype. Do you understand what you're gonna do in here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give number 1 as an example. Let's listen first.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 4. 1.
Normal body temperature for humans is 36.5 to 37 degrees Celsius.
Okay. So what is the mistake in this sentence? Normal body temperature for humans is 36.5 to 37.5 degrees Celsius.
I think it's 35, 35 degree to 36.5 degree.
Okay. So this is 37.5. It is only 37. 36.5 to 37. Let's listen once again. So Andy, in here, all you have to do is to listen to the audio because the audio is the correct answer. But the sentence is not correct. There is a mistake. So for this one, 37.5 is written in number 1, but it is only 37 degrees Celsius. Here it is.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 4. 1.
Normal body temperature for humans is 36.5 to 37 degrees Celsius.
Okay, you can
Yes,
hear
this
that
is
it's
correct.
only 37 degrees Celsius. So that's how you're going to answer. Now, how about number 2? Can you please read?
An increase of just 5 Celsius above normal body temperature can make you feel unwell.
Yes. Okay, can you please say this one more time? 5 degree Celsius.
5 degrees Celsius.
Okay, now let's listen if the number is correct.
2.
An increase of just 0.5 degrees Celsius above normal body temperature can make you feel unwell.
So what is the mistake in this sentence, Andy?
Uh, five. Is it 5 Celsius is incorrect?
Let's listen again. Okay, here it is.
2.
An increase of just 0.5 degrees Celsius above normal body temperature can make you feel unwell.
What did you hear?
Increase. 5. Yes, this is unwell.
Okay, so here, Andy, I'm gonna give you a clue. Don't mind the rest of the sentence or the words. Just focus on the number. So in here, this is read as 5 degrees Celsius. What can we hear in the audio?
2.
An increase of just 0.5 degrees Celsius above normal body temperature can make you feel unwell.
What can you hear? Not 0.5 degrees Celsius, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the mistake in number 2?
0.5.
Yes, very good. Okay, that's not 0.5 degrees Celsius. What about number 3? Let's listen.
3.
About 5% of people who go to accident and emergency have a fever.
5 quarter.
Say that again, please.
About 5 quarter.
Quarter, 5 quarter. Let's listen one more time.
3.
About 5% of people who go to
Oh,
accident and emergency have a fever.
about 5%.
That's right. Okay, why is it that we cannot say 5 quarter? Because Andy, quarter means
Yes,
4.
I know. Yes, that means 0.5.
That's why you said 5 quarter, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So thank you for that clarification, Andy. How about number 4? Let's listen.
4.
You can get frostbite if the temperature of your skin falls to 0 degrees Celsius or below.
Could I listen again?
Sure, here it is.
4,
You can get frostbite if the temperature of your skin falls to 0 degrees Celsius or below.
If and off.
If and off. Okay, so that is the mistake. So actually the mistake is the number. Let's listen to the number.
4,
You can get frostbite if the temperature of your skin falls to 0 degrees Celsius or below.
Oh, 0 degrees Celsius or below.
That's right. How about number 5?
5,
In 2000, a Norwegian woman survived after her body temperature had fallen to 13.7 degrees Celsius.
One more.
Yes, one more.
5,
In 2000, a Norwegian woman survived after her body temperature had fallen to 13.7 degrees Celsius.
13.7 degrees
That's
Celsius.
right. 1-3. Okay, lastly.
6,
Less than a third of adults whose temperature drops below 28 degrees Celsius survive.
One more.
30%.
6,
Less than a third of adults whose temperature drops below 28 degrees Celsius survive.
Yes. Yes, to delete the 30%.
Delete. Okay, so what's the correct answer? It should be?
3.
Yes, 1/3 or a third.
Oh, 1/3.
Yes, or a third. Okay, so Andy, do you have any questions about in here?
No.
No questions. So thank you so much for joining our class today, Andy. It's good because you're able to answer correctly numbers 2 to 6 in task 4. Since you don't have any question, we'll just end in here. Have a good night. Thank you once again and see you tomorrow by 6 p.m. Goodbye,
Okay.
Andy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.